Yo, what is good, YouTube? It is your boy Make America Lit, back with another NBA 2K24 video, and in today's video I have another episode of Rare Builds for you guys. As you can see on your screen, today's episode we are going to be creating a inside the arc glass cleaner. So with that being said, let's jump straight into the build. Now obviously you can make this build at the power forward or center position. I choose to make this build at the center position. That's just me. But again, you can make this at power forward as well too. Height, I went 6'11" because I wanted to have like a middling height. I didn't want to be too short, and I also didn't want to be too tall. You can tweak this though. If I was to tweak this, I would go lower on the height and I would go like 6'9". Just because you get better jump shots at 6'9", 6'10" versus going taller at 7 foot. I really wouldn't go taller if I was making this build. If you were going to go taller on the center build, then I would be like, adding like more defense and, physicals to it, not so much for shooting and whatnot. So that's why I went 6'11". 6'11" is like the middle of the pack height. 6'11", 6'10" is kind of where you want to be if you just want to be well-rounded. You still have some speed to you, hovering around 70 speed, depending on what you do with your weight and whatnot. And then you can still guard dudes, 6'11" can still keep up with like a 6'9" type of build, but it can also hold its own against the 7'3" as well too. If you're a little bit shorter than that, you might struggle a little bit if you don't go crazy on your physicals, but that's why I went 6'11", just so that I can guard pretty much any type of build. Weight, I went 250, which is around middle of the pack. Not too, heavy, not too light. Giving us a nice little balance. And then for the wingspan, I went 7'9" on the wingspan. And then these are the attributes that we went with. 54 close shot, which don't really matter much. 73 driving layup, which you see the layup badges that we're going to be getting, Hall of Fame spin cycle, Silver Scooper, Giant Slayer, float game, Hall of Fame two-step, Hall of Fame bunny, and all of that stuff because of the driving dunk, not so much because of the layup. But we are going to have bronze fearless finisher. We are going to have bronze acrobat. You're going to have gold pro touch. You're going to have Hall of Fame two-step and bunny and float game and scooper and all of those badges. So you will be able to, lay the ball up and finish at the rim. We also got a 93 driving dunk and a 75 standing dunk. And that's mostly because I want to be able to run the pick and roll with this build. 93 driving dunk might be overkill. You probably could go a little bit lower, but that's just what I went with because I want to be able to finish with authority. I don't want to be getting blocked or stuffed at the rim. So that's why I went with a 93 driving dunk. And then obviously the 75 standing dunk, which will help us get those standing dunk animations as well too. No post control because this build is going to be on the outside, the perimeter primarily, which is why I wanted the driving dunk and the standing dunk, because I don't want to just be picking and popping. You want to be able to be versatile, and you want to be able to pick and pop. You want to be able to pick and roll. You want to be able to spot up. You want to be able to do everything. So this center build could pretty much do it all. You see we have a 82 mid-range as well as a 76 three-point shot. Now usually I would strive for like an 84, or if not an 84, like a 77, 72, somewhere around there, where you could consistently hit your middies and your moving mid-range shots and pull-ups. Or I would go to 84 for gold midi magician, but we went 82 just so that we get better shooting badges because we are going to be rocking a 76 3 ball, and 82 mid-range is going to just give you better badges that you couldn't reach ordinarily with a 76 3 ball. So that's why I maxed out the midi. We have a 76 3 ball. We have an 84 free throw, which is going to be enough. I shoot around 94% with like an 87 free throw. So if you have an 84 free throw, you're gonna probably shoot around somewhere like 90%, 89%, which isn't that bad, especially for a big man. This will be more than enough where dudes ain't gonna just be able to hack and shack you late in the game. Dudes ain't gonna just be able to foul a center and think that they're just gonna get free misses or whatever, because you'll be able to knock down shots. And me, I always play rec, so I like to always have free throw on all my builds. Pass accuracy, we're going with the 77, and that's more than enough to get, silver break starter, bronze needle threader, silver dimer. As you can see, most of our badges are going to be bronze and silver, which is more than enough, to pass out of the post. You don't need crazy passing as a big man. I know dudes like to go crazy overkill, go 87, 92, and all of that stuff. But me personally, I'm not going to be running the offense, so I don't need that high of a pass accuracy. I could run point with the 77 pass accuracy on my some of my PG builds. I have, builds with the 70 pass accuracy. I have builds with a 77 pass accuracy. I have builds with an 80 pass accuracy. I have a build with an 87 pass accuracy. I have builds with a 91 and a 92 pass accuracy. So I have multiple pass accuracies, on guard builds, on center builds. So I have a niche, or I should say a good idea of, what I can and can't do with 77, 70, 80, 87, 91, 92, and all of that stuff. So again, yeah, it's nice to have a higher level because then you could just get the rebound, throw it down. But even with the 77, you'll still be able to grab the ball and throw it down. I have a 6'9" who isn't maxed out yet, and he has a 73 pass accuracy. And I have no problem grabbing the ball and just airing it out, throwing it down, the court or whatever. So 77 is fine. This build isn't going to have any ball handle or speed with ball, but you're not going to really be dribbling or anything like that. So that doesn't matter too much. Moving on to the defense, we are going to have an 82 interior defense, and I get stops down low on a 6'9" build with an 82 interior defense. But keep in mind, on this build, I'm going to have a taller wingspan at 7'9", like a longer wingspan. I'm also going to be taller. Instead of 6'9", I'm going to be 6'11" with an 82 interior defense. So yes, interior defense is very important to getting stops down low, but do also keep in mind that your height matters as well too. A 7'3" with an 82 interior defense is way different than a 6'9", 6'8", 6'7" build with an 82 interior defense, because of the height, the wingspan, all of that stuff matters. All of those variables are going to take into consideration when you're getting the stops down low and making people miss and getting a contest percentage. So don't just think, oh, well, the 82 interior defense does terrible. Yeah, but you're 7 foot, so that 82 is going to matter, just a little bit more when guards and stuff like that are coming down there, or big men are trying to come down there and lay the ball up or finish down low. 40 perimeter defense, 27 steal. We do have a little bit higher speed, so the perimeter defense isn't going to mean as much. I mean, it is going to help with shot contests, but we have high speed, as far as being like a 7-footer, so we will be able to stay in front of our man, and that's important. I would have liked to go higher on the perimeter defense, but I didn't really feel like there was anything else I could have really gave up besides maybe drive and dunk to go higher on the perimeter defense. But again, 40, I have no problem guarding dudes on my 6'9" with like a 40 perimeter defense. 27 steal, again, you could get steals if you know how to play and press. But it's not going to be your main job to get steals as a big man. So we're not going to really be worrying about that. Big man, you're going to be really in the paint or guarding your big man, so you're not going to really be too worried about playing the passing lanes. And then finally, we have an 87 block, which is enough to get silver anchor, gold chase down, gold pogo. We got an 80 offensive rebound, just in case you do want to play inside, you will be able to rebound inside. And then we have a 93 defensive rebound, so you'll be able to board up on either side of the ball. And offensive boards is important, give your team a second chance at scoring. And then moving on to the physicals, you see we have a 69 speed, a 59 acceleration. We have a 92 strength, so we're not going to get pushed around. We also have an 85 vertical, which means that 85 vertical paired up with that 93 defensive rebound, we're going to be able to jump out the gym to snag boards. And we have a 92 strength, so we'll be able to box out as well too. So you're not going to really worry about rebounds at all on this build, because you'll be able to bang down low and get those boards. And then finally, we have a 95 stamina, which is going to help us get that gold workhorse. And then of course, when we create our build, you'll see the shades of for this build, which is Jonas Valanciunas, Nurkic, and Vucevic. So there you have it. This is my Inside the Arc glass cleaner build for NBA 2K24. It's been your boy Make America Lit. Please be sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe for more NBA 2K24 content, and of course more rare builds like this. I'm out, y'all. Peace.